I'm Carla with Wiz-Tec Computing. Today I'll be going over some basic operations on iPOS to help you get started on your new system, or just to get a refresher on what you need to do. So let's get started. Today I'll be showing you how to do voids and returns on iPOS. There are three main functions I'll be showing you today: voiding a single item, voiding an entire transaction, and performing a return. First off, I'll show you how to void a single item on a transaction. I have a few items on this receipt right now, but pretend we've added one more as a mistake. To void this item, you'll need to press the void button on the left of the keypad. Pressing this button once will only void the last item on the transaction. As you can see, the voided item will show up on the receipt as a negative value now. That means you've done the void correctly. Next up, we'll be voiding the entire transaction. As you can see, I have a few items on this receipt already, and to void the whole transaction, you simply need to press the void button on the left of the keypad twice. Like we saw before, pressing the button once will only void the last item, and once you've done that, you should be able to see the confirmation of the voided transaction on the receipt. Next, we'll be voiding an item in the middle of the transaction. Since the void button will only void the last item listed, you need to use the return button to void an item in the middle of your transaction. For example, if we want to void the $50 worth of oil, I would press the return button and make sure that the text at the top blue section of the screen says return mode. When you're in return mode, you can scan or key in the item you want to void. In our case, we want to void the oil, so we would make sure that we are in return mode, then key in the same item for the same value. Once you do that, you should be able to see the same item in the receipt, but with a negative value. The item is now voided in the transaction.